Newman, your host, and with me, as always, is my best bud, number one compadre,
Teddy.
Sup, son?
Sup?
Wow, what a week, huh? We've had a pretty busy week this week.
Yes.
I mean, we can take it back. We can rewind to last episode that we recorded. It was the day of Game 7 of Miami versus Boston. And we called in the episode that Miami was going to win, did we not?
Yeah, you called it.
You didn't call it? You didn't think Miami was going to win Game 7 in Boston?
They were in Boston.
It was going to be a close one for sure. I am not going to deny that. It was going to be a close one in Boston, and the Heat did what the Heat had to do.
Yes.
After about halfway through the first quarter, right? About halfway through the first quarter, they decided to step up their game.
Yes.
And they put the hurting on Boston.
But now the finals.
Now we're in the finals. And we'll talk about that here in just a little bit. But that's where it started. That's where our week started. Dad was off of work for the week, right? I didn't have to go to my normal job. I got to stay at home. I did a lot of things around the house. Planted a new tree. Planted some bushes. Got the pool up and going. Pool looks great, doesn't it?
Yes.
You went swimming this morning, didn't you?
It's very blue.
Very blue. How is the water temperature?
Cold.
Come on.
I'm
morning,
joking. It's like 80.
It's perfect this morning, wasn't it?
Yes.
It was perfect. It's a perfect. The pool is perfect. The backyard is coming.
Wow.
Flowers, bushes, trees, everything is planted. Looking good, feeling good. Summer is here, right, bud?
I helped Mom.
You what?
I helped Mom.
You did help Mom, right?
Yeah.
You did help Mom the other day.
Because I wanted to go to the car show.
This week we had camps, right? You had camps. You had basketball camp 4 days this week, right? How was that? Tell everyone how basketball camp was.
It was fun. I won the 2v2 with this guy I don't know, but we still won.
Yeah, a bunch of new friends, made some new friends while you were there, right? That's good. Had some old teammates of yours join you as well, and a classmate, right? A couple classmates, couple teammates. We're all part of this basketball camp, and it was
Shout
all for...
out to Paul.
Shout out to Paul and Logan, right? You and Logan killed it on one of the days, on one of the drills.
4v4.
4v4?
We carried.
You carried the team, right? Sweet. You also had band camp this week, right? And you got to meet your middle school band director and some of your new classmates.
Yeah.
Right? So all the schools, elementary schools, were given the opportunity who go to Teddy's middle school to participate in this band camp, and Teddy enjoyed himself, learned that he didn't know some things, and he came home and he learned them right away, right, bud?
Yep.
Yeah, that's awesome. Wednesday night, what did we do Wednesday night? Where did we go Wednesday night?
We went to the Sporting KC game.
Sporting KC. And what happened? Did we win that game?
Yeah, we won.
We won.
Easy dub.
Easy dub, right?
Wasn't hard at all.
How many? What was it? 3-0?
1-2.
Oh, 3-1.
1-2.
1-2?
Yeah.
We only scored
Remember
2 goals.
they scored the goal right when the extra time happened?
Oh, that's right. Right at the start of extra time, they scored a goal. That was a bummer. Clean sheet up until that point. Clean sheet for 90 minutes. And then McIntosh, unfortunately, gave up 1, right?
Yep.
Okay. So Wednesday, we did that. Dad worked in the yard some more, right? Next couple days. Then we had, it was Memorial Day too this week. So we had the Memorial Day barbecue. Some friends came over. Dad made ribs.
They were so good.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's not good.
We got to fix the lighting.
What just happened?
Yeah. I sure. Oh, let's just... All right, we got it fixed. Little technical difficulty. All right, so what were we talking about, Ted? Oh, Daddy's ribs. That's what we were talking about.
Oh my god.
The barbecue ribs. Bussin', right? So good. Good. We had soccer. Did we do soccer this week? We had a tournament last weekend, but we talked about that already. We got tryouts coming up this coming week.
Tomorrow I have tryout camp.
Tryout camp starts tomorrow, and that goes Monday through Thursday. And then Friday night is the big tryouts. And
my favorite
we'll
coach
find out what team Teddy's going to be playing with next year.
My favorite coach is coaching our good team.
Yeah, Coach Brewer's going to be coaching one of the higher division teams. Hopefully we, at a worst case, we play on his team. Best case, we get on his son's team. That's what I'm talking about. That's where I want you to be. I'm going to say it on the podcast. I want you to be on Sam's team. I want Sammy to be your coach.
Dang.
Yeah, I got high hopes for you, dude. What do you think?
Yeah.
Katie's been a little sick this week.
Quiet.
Right?
Yeah, I'm
Been
sick.
using the Vicks.
Cough, cough.
Shout out to Mama and Lola.
Right.
Kicking it up with the
Furry.
Vicks. It's the Fix-All. You got a headache? Rub some Vicks. You got a cut? Put some Vicks on it. You got a cough? Put some Vicks on it. You got a swollen ankle? Put some Vicks on it. Vicks fixes everything, right?
No.
Yes, it does. You feel a little bit better, don't you? Hopefully tomorrow morning you wake up and it's magically all gone.
I wake up in the morning, I got breakfast on my mind.
Yeah, sing it, dude. Look at this guy, karaoke champ over here. You know. All right, so big week coming up. We got our tryouts for next week coming. Then today, what happened last night, Ted? What did we do last night?
Last night,
Yeah.
the KC Current game. Oh, I have a great story to tell. So I took my friend Jake, and when we sat right behind the goal, and there was this guy. He's like 50 years old. He was warming up the keeper, and he played the ball over the goal, pelted my friend right in the face, and he got a bloody nose.
All right. So Ted's buddy Jake goes with us to the game, and both the boys conspired to want to sit in as close as possible,
It
right?
hurts.
Isn't that what you said?
Yes,
You wanted to sit as close as possible. So we picked second row, just to the left of the center of the goal.
Literally,
Right.
it's in the danger zone.
We were in the danger zone, right? Danger zone for sure. And the ball was shot to the top of the net. The keeper deflected it. It ricocheted off her hand.
But still
Incoming-
going like 50 miles an hour.
Incoming ball. Teddy puts his arm up, and it ricochets off Ted's arm.
I'm like this.
And Jake was sitting
Boom.
on the other side of Ted, and it square knocked him kapow in the
He has
face.
like a black guy or something like that.
No, he really didn't have a black eye. But it took a minute or two, and then the nosebleed started, and it lasted for about 5 minutes. And I feel horrible because Jake has tryouts coming up this week with Teddy, and we're literally
The
breaking this
taquitos
kid.
were
We're
good.
breaking him before his tryouts week. So, Mike, I'm sorry. I promise not to break your kid again
Not
in the
Mike
future.
McMaster. That's his dad's name.
Yeah, his dad's name is Mike.
Yeah.
And if he listens, he's hearing my heartfelt apology for breaking your child at an NWSL match
The
of the
taquitos
KC
there were
Current
good.
and the North Carolina Courage. But it was a fun game, wasn't
The
it?
taquitos there were good.
Okay,
My gosh.
we're going to talk about food. We always talk about food, don't we?
But they're so
Taquitos were bussing at the
They
stadium.
were so good.
Slider box special.
Oh, they have mozzarella sticks, sliders, fries, onion rings, bussin'.
So the slider box is a good deal, right? Fed all of us pretty much. Some taquitos. Dad also got street tacos for him and Mom to have. They were pretty good.
Okay.
Okay, let's move on, son, shall we?
Yes.
It's time for Teddy's favorite spot of the week.
The hot trick of the week.
All right, Ted, hat trick of the week. Here we go. Let's talk about first up the NHL playoffs, Lord Stanley Cup playoffs. Started last night, or not last night, I guess. Oh, yeah, it was. Started Saturday night in Vegas. It was the Florida Panthers versus the Las Vegas Golden Knights. And the final score was
5-2.
5-2, right? And the Panthers fell a little short in game one. They played a good game
Kind of like the
up
Miami
into the third
Heat
period,
did.
kind of like the Miami Heat did, right? We're going to talk about them next. Just hold your horses. I know basketball's your forte, but we're gonna get there. We got to give our love to the Florida Panthers. Hockey was fun. It's fun, isn't it? Did you like watching those highlights I showed you?
The highlights, yes.
The highlights were fun.
But the other stuff, the
You know what
ramming
you'd really
people
like? You know
over-
what you would really like the most about hockey, son?
What?
Is the arena is really cold.
No, I would like just chucking kids into the stand.
Yeah.
Shock 'em.
There's fights. There's actual fist fights in hockey.
They also bang each other into the.
Yeah, they bang each other into the boards. You can check people, right?
What does check mean?
Where you
Ouch! Stop.
that was a pretty good check, right?
Ouch.
Yeah. So, shout out to the Florida Panthers. Great job last night, Game 1. Hopefully, you guys can rebound in Game 2 and bring it to Vegas and steal a win on their home ice on Game 2, which I believe is tomorrow. Let's double check that schedule. What do you think, Ted? Tomorrow?
It's tomorrow. Yeah, June 5th. I already looked.
June 5th. You already looked. There. That's my co-host picking up my slack for me. Thanks, bud. June 5th, Panthers versus the Golden Knights in Las Vegas, Game 2. Who's going to win, Ted?
Florida.
All right. Give the shot to Florida. I'm with you. All right, buddy. Next up on our hat trick of the week, let's talk about our favorite sport, the NBA Finals.
NBA.
Your Miami Heat taking on the Denver Nuggets.
Denver Nuggets.
In Denver. Nikola Jokic.
Bro, he's good.
The Heat had him stopped first quarter.
Did you know he got drafted
Did the
during
Heat
a Taco Bell
stop
ad?
Nikola in the first quarter?
Yes.
Yeah. He didn't score his first basket until 4 seconds left in the first quarter.
Dad, did you know Nikola Jokic got drafted during a Taco Bell ad?
What do you mean he got drafted during a Taco Bell ad?
He did. Like, there was an ad playing and he got drafted.
Well, Ted, you've just taught me something new. I did not know that in 2014, with the 41st pick in the NBA draft, the Denver Nuggets selected Nikola Jokic while a Taco Bell ad was being aired on ESPN. Are you kidding me? Mm-hmm. The man is a two-time NBA MVP. Mm-hmm. He's in his first NBA Finals.
Ever.
He consistently scores triple doubles.
Mm-hmm.
He shoots 47% from 3 points, 80% from the free throw line.
Mm-hmm.
And the man was drafted during a Taco Bell commercial because someone was trying to make $1 instead of covering the draft.
The new burrito quesadilla.
The burrito quesadilla, which I don't even think they sell anymore at Taco Bell.
Yeah.
And you've yet successfully, son, brought it back to food.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Game 2. The Heat didn't look that great in Game 1.
They couldn't make a shot to save their life.
When three of your strongest supporting role players only score 6 points.
And Highsmith drops 14.
Highsmith, I hope he starts tonight. I know he's not going to, but he's earned a role in this finals as far as I'm
He
concerned.
literally dropped 14.
Yeah,
And he's
he
like
has
the-
nothing to. What does he have to lose?
Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing, right? Mm-hmm. So he comes in, and that's what the other three players needed to do. They needed to come in with the same drive, the same motivation that Highsmith had. But that's okay. Game 2, it's tonight, Sunday.
Probably yesterday when we
What's your
posted.
outcome?
What?
What's your outcome?
I don't want to jinx it, so
Say
I'm
it.
not counting.
Just say it.
Well, it matters how they play their play style. If Jokic plays his ball hog looking thing, we're screwed. If he doesn't, if he plays like he did in Game 1, I think we have a chance.
The Heat defense shut down Jokic.
Oh
in
yeah,
Game
we
1.
did. We just couldn't make a shot on offense.
He only scored his points in the fourth quarter, in the second half, really. Right? The
Yeah.
Heat kept coming back. The Heat were right there. Denver would blow up by 20. The Heat would drop it down to 10. The Heat would go up by 20. The Nuggets would go up by 20. The Heat would cut it down to 9.
Highsmith was the one who got us there too.
He was. Jimmy didn't have the best game, but they're tired. They just played a 7-game series against the Boston Celtics. Mm-hmm. Right?
No break.
And Denver's been off. They were off for 10 days.
That's so long.
It's a week and a half. They had a week and a half break going into the finals. They better have won Game 1. If they didn't win game
That
one,
would be
they'd have some splaining to do.
embarrassing.
It would have been embarrassing. You're right. So game 2, I'm going to say it, the Heat win. The Heat take one in Denver. Then they go to Miami for 3 games. Right? Heat in 7. I'm calling it now. Heat in 7.
Heat in 7?
Heat in 7.
I think Heat in 7.
They win one here. They split 2 games in Miami, 1 game to Denver and Miami, so it'll be 3-2. They go back to Denver. Denver ties it 3-3. They bring it back to Miami. Miami gets the W, game 7.
W.
Game 7 in Miami. We're going
Wait,
to go.
in Miami, it'd have to be... Wait.
It's 2-3-2.
So
2-3-1-1.
And then you'd be back.
2-3-1-1.
We'd play 7 in Jokic.
It's 2-3-1-1. And once again, Teddy has proved me wrong. It is a 2-2-1-1-1. I'm still saying Miami in 7.
In 7. Wait,
Miami in 7 is what it's going to be.
I hold up a 4.
Put your thumb out. All right.
Boom.
Last thing on our hat trick of the week. The Chiefs and all of the NFL, really, son, have been doing OTAs. Do you know what OTAs are?
Negative.
OTAs, organized team activity.
What is that?
Kind of like camps, right?
Camps.
We got to watch those drills this week of Mahomes passing to Ross. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple passes
He's
to Scantling,
good,
some
Ross.
highlights. They hit Ross in stride, too.
I like Ross. He's
Now,
fast.
We kind of talked about it last week a little bit, right? About DeAndre Hopkins.
Yep.
Him-
But he's going to the Chiefs.
That he should sign with the Chiefs. The Chiefs give him the strongest option for Super Bowl.
Imagine the Eagles sign him.
Can't. He won't. So he came out, DeAndre Hopkins, after our episode last week, he came out with a list of quarterbacks that he wants to
I think I
play
can
for.
name. Can I name him? I think I can.
You can name them? All right,
So,
let's go through them.
Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson was one.
Justin Herbert.
Yeah.
Mahomes.
Yeah.
Buffalo.
Allen.
Not Joe Burrow, I heard.
Not Joe
Yeah,
Burrow.
but that was surprising.
Yeah. So we had Kansas City's Patrick Mahomes, Baltimore Ravens Lamar Jackson, Buffalo Bills Josh Allen, Philadelphia Eagles Jalen Hurts, and the last one was Los Angeles Chargers
San Diego Chargers.
Justin Herbert. Right? Those are the 5 quarterbacks that he said that he wants to play for.
Which are all good
Look,
and have
DeAndre.
too much. They don't have
I'm going to
any
speak
money.
to you, DeAndre. I know you're never going to listen to this and you're never going to hear this, but we want you to win a Super Bowl ring. You're not old, but you're in an experienced wide receiver
All
in
the
the
people,
NFL now.
all the people that you're asking for to join don't have that money to spend.
Right.
So he has to
So
take a
if you
discount.
want to play with us in Kansas City and become a Chief and become an AFC champion and a Super Bowl champion, you have to take a little bit less money and come play with the
It's
Chiefs.
kind of his fault that he's not gonna sign. Well, he is gonna sign, but he's not signing a lot because he just got released like a few weeks ago.
No, last week he got released last
Yeah,
week.
that's all his fault. He should have gotten. He should have left at the start of the end of the season, but before all the people made all their moves and ran out of cap space. Because now he's not gonna get paid.
It's tough. It's tough to fill cap space when the cap space is gone, right?
Yeah, because he joined when everyone used their cap space.
I bet you there's cap space on the Indianapolis Colts or the Washington Commanders.
The Washington Command,
I bet you there's cap space there,
but they're not good.
but they're not going to win.
They
He's
have
at the
Sam
point of his
Howell.
career. He's at the point of his career where he wants to win, and it's not all about winning, right, son? Yes, it is.
Oh, yes, it is.
All right, buddy. So the Chiefs are in OTAs. All the NFL teams, really, son, are in OTAs. It's kind of just those little mini camps. They're working on drills. They're working on timing. They're working on working out. You know, it's just organized team activities. It's the start of the next season. The rookies had their mini camp already after the draft, which was over a month ago, almost 2 months ago now.
Oh my gosh.
Right? Think about that. The draft was almost 2 months ago now.
That was
So there's been a lot of activity.
It was so much fun.
Yeah, it was so much fun going there, right? There's been a lot of activity. We're preparing for the season. Training camp's going to start next month, right? July, going into August. The Chiefs will be moving up into St. Joe, to the college up there.
St. Joe.
Yeah, that's where we went. Where we go to.
Can I make a joke?
Go ahead.
Joe Mama.
Okay, I'm editing that out. And so I'm excited. Are you excited?
Yes.
I am. Andy Reid.
I like Justin Ross and Kadarius Toney.
Yeah,
I like them.
We like them, right? Those are good guys to have on our team. And hopefully we can add a DeAndre Hopkins to the list.
Oh my gosh.
That would just set it off. I think that would be the chef's kiss. You're right.
Better than Juju.
Say that again?
Way better than Juju.
Yeah, definitely.
Wait, MVS.
He's still on the team.
Oh, he is?
Right?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Forgot about it.
Forgot about him. All right. It's time, Teddy, for my favorite segment of the show.
Bad dad jokes.
Bad dad jokes. You gotta have a little more enthusiasm. Now, Ted, I'm gonna tell you, Mama called me twice this week
Twice?
with some
that's
bad
a
dad joke
flex.
submissions.
Ooh.
She enjoys this. She knows how much you enjoy my bad dad jokes. Okay? So here's the first one. The first one is mine, and then I'll read hers.
Okay.
Okay? So, Ted, I got a pretty good job, right? Mm-hmm. I do well. I provide well for our family with my job. But did you know that when I was younger, I really wanted to be a doctor?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I just didn't have any patience. Not even a giggle. I didn't have any patience.
I know. I'm trying
Okay.
not to
All
laugh
right.
because it's bad.
These are Mama's submissions, which one of them I did see on our Instagram, right? And one of the things that plays. So, did you know, son? Because we do want to go to Hawaii at some point in time, right? Family vacation to Hawaii. That'd be a lot of fun. But did you know you're not allowed to laugh out loud in Hawaii?
Why?
You have to keep it to a aloha. Aloha.
I get that. It's funny.
That was good, right? That was one of the Mamas. And then the second one that Mama sent me, here's the second one. So, the ocean, Ted, right? You got fish that swim in the ocean. You got whales. You got dolphins, stingrays, all those different fishes and mammals swim in the ocean, right? And the ocean is salt water.
Yes,
Right?
salt water,
So,
yes.
do you know why the fish they only swim in salt water?
Why?
Because pepper makes them sneeze. Achoo. Pepper water would make them sneeze. Achoo. That was funny. Keep it to aloha, please.
Bro, you're not funny. That looks so...
Bad dad jokes, man. Those are the best.
They're the worst batch.
They're the best, bro. Come on.
Bro.
Okay, so let's move on, Ted. This weekend, Friday, Saturday. Oh, we completely forgot. I just remembered. I wanted to talk about this place.
What?
So your sister is playing in a flag football tournament this weekend, right? They had a game Friday night, and we got to go to the new Paragon Star Recreational Sports Activity Center in Lee's Summit, Missouri.
Lee's Summit.
Right? What an amazing facility this is going to be. It's still under construction, right? They didn't even have they still just had portable bathrooms, right? And portable concession stands. So it's 190 acres is what it's going. It's a 190 acre facility. They already had the turf soccer fields in place with one main football / soccer stadium.
No, they're Jumbotron.
And at the main stadium,
They have a
where they had
Jumbotron.
bleachers, a press box, they had a Jumbotron. A gigantic Jumbotron in one of the end zones. How cool was that?
It was so cool.
Right? So then they have all the other soccer fields already out and usable with concrete walkways leading to all of them. In the back of the facility, they had real grass fields for play, for use. They were still going to be building. So when I spoke with one of the managers there at the facility, he said they were, if you were to rate it between a 1 to a 5, being 5 completely done, they were only in phase 2
And
of the construction build-out.
And it already looked dope.
And it already looked dope, right? Stage 2. Still got 3 stages to go.
They're getting sand volleyball pits.
So sand volleyball courts.
Pickleball.
Pickleball courts. A rock climbing wall.
Yeah, a rock climbing wall. Who gets a rock climbing wall?
An outdoor rock climbing wall, right?
How do you like work
Baseball
that?
fields, softball fields.
They're gonna be rich.
It's going to be the best recreational. Am I boring you? Are you tired?
I stayed up till 1 a.m.
Okay, it's going to be the best recreational sports complex in the Kansas City metro right now. So
Yep.
the park that Teddy plays at for the most part is Shields, and Shields
They don't got a jumbotron.
is strictly a soccer complex, right? It's Shields Soccer Complex is the name of it. Next door to Shields is the Blue Valley Activities fields, which is where the baseball and softball are all attached to. But Shields itself is just a soccer complex. Paragon Star is going to be the next level where we can play football, we can play soccer, we can play basketball, we can play pickleball.
Video
Did you know,
games.
son? Did you know that pickleball is America's fastest growing sport?
What's pickleball?
Yeah. It's
Pickleball?
it's pickleball. Pickle?
Oh, I heard pinnacle.
No, pickleball.
Yeah, I know what pickleball is.
You do.
Yeah.
Tennis.
I don't know what.
It's tennis. It's basically tennis with a racket.
That's what tennis is.
Racquetball, racket. Played on a smaller court, so like your dad could play because I don't have to run around as much.
Wait.
Yeah,
What?
probably not going to happen.
I'll search it up later.
Okay, pickleball, chicken and pickle. Chicken and pickle is a restaurant where you can go play pickleball and eat chicken, right? Chicken sandwiches,
Eat
chicken fingers, chicken
chicken.
wings, and pickleball.
Chicken wings.
So pickleball, America's fastest growing sport. They're going to have those courts there at Paragon Star. Gigantic jumbotron, awesome PA system. The bass was thumping on the sound system, right?
Yep.
Yep. Shout out to Chris Duke for saying hi to Barb and Teddy and Charlie while we were out at the game on Friday night. So they're playing up right now in the championship game. Probably not going to be the best outcome for our team for the Riots.
Oh,
but
they're
that's
in the
okay.
championship?
Yeah, they made it to the championship
Nice.
game.
Are they winning?
Yeah, well, we should have went, but we didn't.
Yeah, we didn't.
Because somebody
We should
didn't
have gone to
wanna
the
go.
card show.
And see, I would have taken you to the card show, which is the segue into our next segment. Teddy did get to go to the Kansas City Sports Card Show, also in Lee's Summit this weekend. We went on Saturday. And there was, how many vendors were there? 100?
140.
It said 140. I don't think there were 140, but there were a lot of tables. We walked around for about 2 hours, almost 2 full hours. We walked around.
And
Teddy tried to make some trades.
I made a good trade at the
You did
very
make one
end.
trade at the very end.
Big
You bought a
money,
bunch
too.
of cards.
Bought a lot. I have
But
zero
you
money.
didn't sell any cards
I
this
have
time.
zero money. It's because football season right now is off season, and I bought all my cards right at the end of football season because that's when I was starting. So like all my cards now are like they have no value to them, but when football season starts, they'll get value.
Hopefully they'll have some value again.
They will. It's
Okay.
Justin Herbert. Everyone loves Justin Herbert.
Everything goes up, everything goes down, right?
Yes.
Trading cards, it all depends on how well the player plays, whether or not they make the playoffs, whether or not they win games, right? If they set records. But all those things go in. So Teddy has a pretty decent collection of mainly football and basketball. And we don't have any baseball cards, do we?
No, we have zero.
And that's okay. Well, hey, walking in right now is sister in from her.
Come on,
her,
don't be scared.
from her football tournament. Charlotte, come say hi.
Did you win?
Come say hi.
Hi.
Hi. All right, sis. Tell us about how did today's tournament go?
It was good. We played 3 games,
Okay.
even though we shouldn't have.
Okay.
We I think lost our first one, won our second, lost our third. But the third got canceled, like right at the end.
Why? What happened?
Lightning.
Oh, so
Again.
they called the game.
Wait, so you didn't have a
Who
championship?
got the win?
The other team.
Because they had the lead. What a bummer. And as you see, this is her team jersey. KC Riots, girls flag football. Let's go Riots. All right, sis. Well, thanks for stopping in with us.
Thanks.
And we'll talk to you again on another day about this. All right, Ted. So let's finish this up here, Bubba. Sports card show, right?
Oh,
We got to meet.
we can actually go right now if we want.
No, we're not going right now. Sorry, champ.
Oh.
So while we were there, we did get to meet one of the vendors. He was selling cards, buying and trading, and he's with STN Sports, second to none sports. We're now following him on our Facebook page as well. He had some pretty good breaks going on. He had people who were buying boxes. He was putting them up on his Facebook. It's just something that Teddy's into. He likes to watch that on YouTube. I catch him all the time, bud, right? You're watching those things on YouTube, guys opening packs and pulling one of ones
Every
or one of
single
fives.
day.
Right?
And I have to
And that's-
wait
I have to
every
say-
single month.
Let's see. In our experience of opening packs, son, who tends to pull?
Get out of here. No one cares. I put the Kenny Pickett numbered. You cannot be talking. I traded him one of my packs that had a $30 card Genesis in it. And now I'm...
And Dad gets all the good cards. It's okay. Genesis.
yes, the
It was
Genesis.
The Genesis, right?
Yeah,
I pulled
rubbed
the
it all
numbered-
over my face.
The Evan Neal numbered rookie card, right? That's okay. So sports card trading, Ted. How many cards do you think are in your collection right now? 50? Of the good cards, the good ones.
70.
So you got about 70 cards that you're willing to
Yeah.
trade with that have some value to them,
Well,
right?
65 that I'm willing to trade.
65.
There's some that I don't
The Michael
wanna trade.
Jordan,
Yeah,
Patrick Mahomes
the
rookie.
Justin Herbert,
the Justin Herbert.
the Herbert, and a lot of other cards. The Shea Gilgeous Alexander card, and then
Those are the non-tradable ones, non-sellable. That's okay. That's good. But there's about 65 or so that you bring. You have a case, a hard case that we bring, right?
yeah, big
Keep
boy
our
case.
investment-
It's heavy.
Keep our investments protected.
I had the best trade in the world. I traded this guy like $17 and like a bad Kyle Pitts card for like 3 really good cards.
So a base Kyle Pitts.
No, it was a silver rookie.
It was a silver
Yeah,
rookie.
silver.
A silver rookie Kyle Pitts for 3 cards.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, hollow rated rookie. Redmadra Stevenson, purple shock rated rookie, and I forgot. Oh, Jalen Waddle rookie. Yes. Scammed him. Okay.
I enjoy going to sports card shows with Teddy. I don't do any of the trading. I don't do any of the collecting. My days of that are done and over with. But
No,
Teddy
you
does the
should search
collecting
it
now.
up. Like,
And he
search it
really
for, like, 2
loves
hours.
it. He loves doing it. He loves searching up the value of the cards and making the deals. He makes all the deals with these vendors. He goes up to them and says, "Hey, are you looking to buy? Are you looking to trade? Are you looking to sell?" And he opens up his case and shows them their case, and they all look through. "Hey, kid, that's a really good case, kid. You got some really good cards in there, kid." And sometimes some guys buy them, not often. He's made a couple decent sales.
My best sale.
What was what was your best sale? That one.
$110. He gave me an $100 bill.
Yeah, $110 sale, and he did it all himself. This kid, at 11 years old, I don't think I would have went up to a stranger, an adult, and initiated a sale, a trade for sports cars.
When you were a kid, so it was 1998. Not even, like
was 20.
1970s.
In the 80s, I was your age in 1989.
It's okay. It's okay. It's
So
okay.
I'm proud of you, son, for what you have with your sports cards, what you've done with them, and what you're doing with them. And you talked about earlier about helping mom in the yard. Teddy did, on his own, come up and ask if he could help when we were doing
So
yard
I
work,
could go to the card show.
so that we could go to the card show sooner than later. So that got him a ticket to go this week for sure. All right, here we go, Ted. our final topic for the night, for the day, and we can call this good. People want to know what your favorite top 3 candy choices are. We're going to start with number 3, okay? So your number 3 all-time favorite candy is?
Twix.
Twix. 2 for me, none for you.
What?
Right? Isn't that what they say? 2 for me, none for...
Okay, number 2.
Number 2, what's your second favorite candy of all time?
Snicker. Actually, Reese's.
You're going to put Reese's Peanut Butter Cup as number 2? With all of the Reese's Peanut Butter Cups you and I have shared together over the years, you're going to make that number 2.
Yes.
You're sleeping outside tonight. All right, number 2, Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Number 3 was Twix. Number 2, Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Therefore, making the number 1 candy bar of Teddy's choice. Drum roll, please. Yeah. The drink. Snickers.
Ooh, Snickers.
Maybe I need a Snickers because I'm grumpy now.
They're bussin'.
They're bussin', right? The caramel, the nougat, the nuts,
The nougat.
milk chocolate.
What's a nougat?
That's like gooey inside.
Nougat. That's my
Nougat.
new favorite word. Nougat.
Not a nugget. Not a nugget. A nougat. Okay. Here we are. We made it through yet another episode, Ted.
Yep.
We got to like, we got to comment, we got to follow, we got
Or
to share.
else.
And we got to subscribe. Or else I'm sending Teddy to live with you.
If you subscribe, you get a cookie.
Teddy's going to mail them out. Don't hold your breath on getting them. There might be a bite or 2 missing from each one. But tell your friends about us. Tell your family about us. You can always listen to us.
I know you're going to be embarrassed, but do it or else.
Do it or else. You can always listen to us on Spotify, on Apple, on Amazon, on iHeartRadio, on Google, on all the platforms there. Or if you're watching us on Spotify and or on YouTube. And so everyone, thanks again for listening. Like, comment, follow, subscribe, share. Send in your questions or comments to newmanstalk@gmail.com. We look forward to hearing from you. My name's Jim Newman.
And I'm Teddy.
We'll see you later.
Bye-bye, Sergeant.